What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's Mograph Hangouts. It's a weekly free-for-all where we explore all things Mograph, Houdini, Blender, video games, and more. Kind of just a free-for-all for us to do whatever we want. Chance to hang out, do some Mograph stuff, do some video game stuff, play around, have some fun. Yeah, and if we're learning stuff, then we can learn stuff too. This week we're going to be modding a video game for fun. So... how's everyone doing? Let me go over to my chat and pop that thing out so that I can actually see what everyone's saying. Oh, and then we probably need to get that. We need to get the mood music going. Man, I'll tell you what. Whoops. My computer has been all funky lately. All right, let's get the YouTube music. I mean, the copyright-free music. Copyright free music. Lo-fi, there we go. Oops. All right, there we go. I don't know how loud it is for y'all. It's a little loud for me. I'll turn that down. Let me know if it's too loud. I think it should be okay. Very subtle. All right, so what are we doing today? Today I have been playing around with modding like the graphics on video games and stuff like that. Let's see, where's my desktop? Can I just drag and drop this? There's a streamer by the name of Whiteout. He's based out of Colorado, where he is a Mike Tyson's Punch-Out streamer. And I've been working on modding Mike Tyson's Punch-Out in order to have his character on it. So we're gonna be working on that today. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and open. What you'll see is, geez, you can tell this is pretty old by how the layout is. That's funny. Okay, NES edit. Let's bring out this. So right here we've got our graphics, which is great. I finally installed Photoshop on this computer. I haven't had it on there forever. Sunny Sydney, that's awesome. What's up? Pbeck 7194. I love Sydney. Sydney's great. Today we're modding a video game. Most of the time it's motion graphics, 3D animation and stuff, but you know, new year, let's have some fun. So as I was saying, yeah, I've been working on, in my free time, modding a video game for Whiteout. He's the number 3 Mike Tyson's Punch-Out guy, speedrunner, which is great. So he wanted to create, he gives away a custom NES or something every month or a quarter or something like that. And when he does that, he's been wanting to do custom Mike Tyson's Punch-Out ones with him on it that he can give away as well. So we've been working on that. So right now we've got the whole layout, which is fun. And we've got Menson open. Let's go ahead and restart. Reset, power off. Oh, okay. 104. Oh boy. Okay, 1 waits. Okay, so I was gonna start on trying to get Mike Tyson. So you see I've done some of it. Whiteouts, punch out, new, continue, and then the stuff at the here, this text. Good stuff. Playing the role of Mac. 222 and special guest whiteout. So I need to find the let's see, where is it? 003 is it 7? 3735963. There we go. All right. So with this, the tools, we've got our debugger, I think it is. I need to find, it's not the debugger. It is the, where is it? Log window, 122 and an eighth. Video filter. What is it? It's the tools. Maybe it is the debugger. Video recorder, cheats, movies, netplay. It's been a while since I've been in here, so let's look at. I want to see the log. It's not the log window. Huh. Your profile, history, cheats, sound recorder, not sound recorder, not. Take screenshot. Where is it? Advanced overclocking. Okay. It's the, is it in Menson? Speed, video size, that's fine. Maybe it's in debugger into, there we go. PPU viewer. All right, so the PPU viewer shows us what is going on, what palettes are being loaded, and everything. And you can click on a specific thing and see what palettes are being loaded. The palettes are the 4 colors right here. And as you can see, it's actually kind of weird because it's loading in all this other stuff. Let's see, the character viewer. Okay. So the character viewer is loading in this one and this one. Sprite viewer, yes. So now I've got to be able to find all of this stuff. It's good. All right, so 0. In table character. That's fine. Sprite viewer, palette viewer. Okay. Color hex code. Whoops. See, it's stupid that the color hex is not in here. 89290. Okay. And 17 is 53. And then this last one is black as well. Okay. So now we need to be able to find tile 2, 4 sprite. There we go. So that part is the top right here. And it's so hard to see. So we're looking for like face type thing. Ah. All right. Let's change this. Let's go 153.78.0. Let's change this one first. 89.29.0. 9.0. This one 53.78.0. 78.0. Then we'll make this one black. Can you hear me? 1 2 1 2. I'm just kind of mumbling to myself. All right. This looks like it right here. So this group of stuff. Yeah, sorry, I was just kind of mumbling. Alright, so this is the full sprite viewer. Number 12, tile position 192.63. I wish there was a way to like take this entire thing into Photoshop, you know? Let's see, 192.63. One 102. That's not right. Let's go back to the old palette, because this is the palette that's being loaded. Oh no, they are all different, aren't they? Oh, heck yeah. Okay. That's nice. Okay, so I can select a specific thing. View in character, and it'll tell me exactly where it is. That's nice. Let's make sure that we're on the right one. It's right here. One needs to go over one. Nope. Man, that's frustrating. Turn off the guidelines. I'm going to use my snipping tool. So how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Bring up our calculator. 16 times 8 is 128. And then it's probably 128 the other way as well. Back into Menson. We'll go into our PPU viewer. Look at our character viewer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 16. So 128 by 128. So we need to go into Photoshop. We need to crop this exactly. Edit. Image size, our width, pixels. Resample, we don't want to do automatic, we want to do what is it? Bicubic nearest neighbor. Alright, so then pixels would do 128. And that should get us to 8-bit on here. So let's make sure we've got this. Do a selection of 8 pixels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's right. Oh, come on. Let's do new layer. Then Shift F5 for fill. Fill that with white. And then turn that down. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. All right, now I'm going to make a grid. This is always fun to do. Shift, and then I'll do a 50% gray. Okay. And then J-duplicate. 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 I'm sure there's a faster way to do this. I'm pretty sure I could create like a brush. Okay, cool. But that lines up perfectly, which is great. So we will merge these, merge layers, J-duplicate again. But this one we want 1 pixel off. Come on. Or 1, I guess, set off. Here we go. I'll J-duplicate that. Why is it the way it is? I mean, row by row or column by column. It's just how the memory reverse engineered apps use and sees it. So the NES Specifically, the NES can only load 2 character sheets at once. So as you see on here on the PPU viewer, let's see right here. These are 2 character sheets, and that's all it can load in there. And it's 128 pixels by 128 pixels for each one. So when I'm building like character sheets and stuff like that for my video games, I have to make sure, you know, we're set within this limitation, and we're also set within the 8 colors or 8 palettes limitation as well. So you've got like, you can choose 8 different colors, or basically it's 8 different palettes with 3 colors within each, and then transparency in it. So a lot of fun. Yeah. All right, back to Photoshop. That's good. Merge that. Then we will duplicate that. Duplicate that. We'll do this a couple times. Now what I really need to do is I need to get this lined up with the character sheet that's actually in there. Duplicate. And I'm just making this grid so that I can actually see them better, or know where the grid lines are supposed to be, where each one is. All right, so then I can do that. Then I can turn it down quite a bit so I can see. All right, so let's get it lined up with our character sheet. Let's make sure our sprite one. Okay, that's good. All right, so our first one is this, which will probably be right there. So I think everything needs to shift over 1 or 8 pixels. So let's duplicate that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Then that's that. That's blank. That is, nope. That's the side of a head. So where is that? Let's see, that's the face right there. Maybe it's using the wrong sprite viewer. Let's do sprite 1, sprite 2, maybe? Sprite 3. Is that the one I was using? Yeah, there we go. All right, so now we've got the side of the head. And then a little bit of hair, another side, little cap. Okay, cool. And then that one ends all the way with an eyeball, which is where? Is it? It's not that one, is it? Yeah. Okay, so that one. All right, this is right. Duplicate that. We'll bring this. Nope. Need to lock that. So then we'll bring this over here. And then we'll get that eye. And I think that is correct. All right, so our PPView viewer. Yes, that's the eye. That's that eye. That's that one. Cool beans. All right. So we can crop this. We can actually crop the whole thing down to this pixel. Okay. And then all the way down to this blank spot, which is down to here. Which is right there. Okay. This is great because I haven't gotten this far before doing these. All right, so merge layers. All right, I now have the character sheet of that Mike Tyson Punch-Out one, which is good. So let me grab a drink real quick. which is great because now I can figure out which thing needs to go where. And then I need to start working on this over on this side. Layout PSD. Okay. This is overlaid on top. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do this. File new. I don't think that's right. Nope. It didn't copy and paste. Come on, Synergy. Let's see, stop. This is gonna be weird for a second. Bear with me. All right, there we go. Do that. Nope, why isn't that working? Come on. Edit, copy, edit, paste. Nope. Alright, that's fine. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw this onto Dropbox so that I can grab it. Here a second. Business video. Nope, not video. Games. We'll do this. Okay, and while we're doing that, let's go over to our sponsor so that I can log on and y'all won't see any of my stuff. I want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Otoy. They are the makers of Octane Render. You know them, you love them. Sorry. Makers of Octane Render. They are, as well as the Render Network. With Octane Render, you can create super photorealistic renders. And for those renders that need a little extra push of power, the Render Network has you covered. You can render your Octane Blender cycles and Redshift frames in a fraction of the time and the fraction of the cost of other cloud rendering services. So yeah, give them a try. You can do tryrendernetwork.com to give them a try. I think they might give some free tokens in order to try that. Also, they've got the new AI canvas tools, which are absolutely fantastic. If we've got some time, I may show those off because those are really, really fun. Oh, sorry. I had Photoshop. Let's see. We're just going to stay on the sponsor for a little bit. Wagaboo. Me search for fire. Can trade wheel, sacred rock, or teriyaki cave goat. Can help Wagaboo. All right, Wagaboo. You tell me you want I'll take the goat. Will the goat work? I'll trade you me shouting out your name online to some people. To 6 people who are currently watching. No. Ugh. Stupid authentication. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, speaking of Otoy, I've been playing around with their tools and stuff. It's really fantastic. It's all node based, so it's super easy to work in a linear fashion, or I guess non-linear. Let's see. Milstead. Oh, nope. You can go back. There it was. All right, I'm gonna download this. Download. All right, then I will open up this in Photoshop, and this makes me mad. Could not import the clipboard. Okay, that's fine. All right. Minimize that. I'll minimize this. And then we should be good to go. Let's go back. Thanks, Otoy, for sponsoring. All right. What's up, Johnny Conde? Johnny Conde, is that how it's pronounced? Okay, so now we're in Photoshop. This is our character, and what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna wanna replace the Mike Tyson one with it. So I've got an overlay here, right? So I need to find where each one is and replace that with the corresponding thing. Hey, this isn't too bad. All right, so PPU viewer, we're gonna go to our sprite viewer. This one, view and character viewer, that one is right there. Okay, so this one, we're only gonna select, let's see, was it this one? Let's see, character viewer, this one. So that is, let's see, let's go over to Mensen. Let's go to here. Go back to our PPU viewer. So I think he's got like additional side over here. So I think this one is, let's turn this off. PPU viewer. Right here. Yeah. Okay, so that's that one right there. All right, so then here we're going to take this. We're going to create a new layer. We'll paste that there, wherever the heck it went. Ah, crap. All right, let's do this first. What's up, Cons? See, I need it to grab. Let's do this. Let's do like a super bright color. Color, let's do like bright green or something. One that I know we're not necessarily going to use. Whoops. Disconnect, shift F5, color. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna duplicate this and then I'm gonna do this and merge these two together. Merge layers. So here, let's do that. It was this one. I'll take this here, do that, and then it was over here, correct? Let's see, so this part, in character viewer, oh no, that one's right there. All right, so where is that one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Right here. Okay. Cool. All right, so I need to, let's do a new group, and I'm going to call this, I'm going to call this, what should I call this? Pieces. Okay. Because I'm going to throw all the individual whiteout pieces in here because I need to, the NES doesn't see things as like, this is brown, this is lighter brown, this is black, so on and so on. Just fill the scores with number and G-feed it back to the game and see how it descrambles them. That's not a bad idea. It's actually not a bad idea at all. Yeah. Yeah, there's probably 6 eyes. It's probably because, like, it's using a bunch of different characters all in this one. You know, this one probably has all of the character sprites for, like, this screen, you know, on each of the before the bout starts. I bet. I would bet. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. But I think I'm just gonna keep going this way. I don't wanna start something new. All right, got that one done. This one, let's go view and character. That one is right next to it. So cool. Let's see, this there. Right, it said it was right there, so we'll paste that there. So the thing with the NES is it doesn't read like dark brown, brown, black, whatever. It reads everything in RGB. And so the PPU viewer, so these color, the palettes and stuff, this is always going to be black, this is going to be red, this is going to be green, and this is going to be blue. So once I finally get all this and I know the palette that I'm going to use for each one has to be red, one has to be green, one has to be blue. So this black one needs to be black, the white needs to be red, you know, and then the green will need to be black, but black will need to be black or something like that, you know. So let's see. Sprite viewer, doot. View and character sheet. Let's see, that is this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the one right above. All right. It's gonna be white out. Okay. Sprite viewer 1, 2, 3, 4. There's nothing there. I'm pretty sure it's reversed. So hopefully that doesn't mess us up too bad. All right, so that one is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, 8. Where is my, there we go. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe that's right, right? Yeah, that looks right. Right underneath it is blank, yeah. Viewing character viewer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's probably 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Cool. That one. Okay, so that one's right next to that one. 4, 8. Okay, cool. And then if I had to assume This one would be, yeah, 3. Okay, cool. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 10, 8 for the third row. Eight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that was right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. See, I got that one. Got that one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Spray. Got that one. Got, that's the eye. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait, it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, I'm messing this up. Actually, so I believe that's right, right? View in character viewer. 9, 78. So the next one's probably 77. It is. And let's see if this is 76. It is 76. Cool. Okay, cool. Five, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, and then 9. Nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. think the next one is. Probably right next to it as well. Oh no, that one's far over there. Okay. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. Character. It's 84. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 84, that's 83. Double check that. That is 83, yeah. And this one, last one, is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, and then below the weird eye. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Below the weird eye. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Here. There we go. Let's see where we're at. Here. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is doing thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Between the weird eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. There too. Yeah, so I'm gonna assume the next one is right next to it. That's what it looks like. And then the next one is right next to that. Okay. Whew. Problem that I'm going to run into, I think, is two, 6. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to go 6 and over 2. Let's see where the character is. Alright, that's the weird eye. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9? 9 in the weird eye? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Whoops. Here, weird eye. Right? Yeah, second weird eye. This one's all the way at the end. The bottom of the mouth. Okay. The end, bottom of the mouth. This one is next to that. That one is blank. You know what I should do? I should make my... No. Wish I could make this bigger. Alright, so that may need to be black. We're gonna see about that. Two, three, yeah. Four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Of stuff. Not there. It's green. Crap. What is that one? Oh, here. Yeah. Let's see. Three. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right. So what did I mess up? Oh, it's using the same one. Jeez. It's using the same one, just flipped. Dang. Okay. So I'm gonna have to adjust this model. Whoops. Yeah, so the thing is, because there's two different types of sprites that you can create. You can create background sprites, and you can create like character sprites. So your background sprites, you are unable to flip inside of the Nintendo, but if you're using character sprites, like most of your characters and stuff, you can actually swap the flip the sprite. So this one is going to, all the ones that are using the same one, I am going to have to make it symmetrical, which kind of sucks. So I don't know how great that's going to look. So either I've got to make this one the same over here, or I've got to make this one the same over here. And I think making this one the same over here is going to be easier. Let's make it black. So we could do something like, do something like that. Where is the pencil tool? weird. Because that's going to need to be the same over there. Dang. Yeah, no, they specifically used it for this specific one. So, because if you look at this, it's like basically this piece over here is the same as this piece over there. It's not fully symmetrical. Like, his face is asymmetrical. It's just because they're using character sprites and stuff like that, they can actually flip them. See. Okay, so yeah, you can see. Watch the horizontal, vertical, and background priority. You can see here it's a horizontal flip. So it's the same as this one. So sprite index 25. No, that's just where it's at on the screen. Tile index. Yeah, tile index 8A. Dang. Okay. All right, well, it's going to have to be flipped. I'm going to have to figure out how to make him more buff. Whoops. Because this one, let's see. Oh yeah, we do it again over there too. That one, I don't have one here. It's just here and here. So maybe I should make this one more like it. Heck. Why is it not allowing me to do that? I'm gonna have to do a bit of finagling. What in the world? Oh. Okay. graph needs to be symmetrical. It's a weird song. Lower row of his body, which is just brown. They only use one character. How will you tackle that? I don't know yet. But yeah, you're thinking ahead. I need to figure out which parts of the character are wrong, you know, or which are all brown. So I may be able to just make it all black. Or, no. So he probably wants a tank top on. We could make him... Yeah. Have to figure that out. So I think originally it was Mr. Dream. Yeah, this one. Because you can see that one's symmetrical too. I wonder if... Oh, I don't want to go through and change all of this. Just to do the Mr. Dream one. Let me see what he sent me. Yeah, because his version, the version he sent me is this one right here. And he's got a tank top on. That's why you put numbers. Yeah, but putting numbers wouldn't have helped me do anything. Yes, but like that's not, it's putting numbers just so I know where everything is. Like that's going to take just as much time as doing this. So I need something right there. What did I do there? It wouldn't reveal flip tiles and duplicate tiles. If I go through and number every single one, that would take so long. That would take so long. Because, and it would also probably mess up the game. The game reads certain like sprites, and if it hits a sprite that's not there anymore, it's just gonna mess up. Whoops. Yes, but that's the problem. I don't know which ones they are. I don't know which ones they are. That's literally why I'm going through Mensen right now and having to see where it is located on the character viewer. If I go through and I put stuff all over here, it's going to take me time to put a number on every single sprite. The same amount of time it's going to take me to do this. said, this one is flipped, so... Is that color slightly different? Oh, I'm stupid. Alright, so that one's fine. This one is new. That one's at the end. What does that do? That's one. Yeah. This is one. Yep. Then this one is two. Okay. That's three. That one is flipped. 93, 93. This one needs to be the same as this one. But this one is flipped. So this one needs to be the same as that one. Okay, that's fine. See, then that one's all the same brown color. Well, there's all right, I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom. Ooh. It's toasty in here. We may need to take his shirt off. One eternity later. All right. You're welcome to try this on your own, man. Okay, sorry. Next time I'll do that. save this real quick. So I want to see how borked this actually is. Call this nope. I think that is hard. Icing. What is it? Why is it doing that? That's annoying. Let's do that. Yeah, it's still doing that. Why is it doing that? Jesus. There we go. Gotta turn off anti-aliasing. RG. Oh yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be the case. this instead. Color G. This. All right. Oops. Start with this. No, there was Photoshop wasn't around back then. They had their own graphic software. If you look at some of the old like Nintendo stuff, they were working on probably like an old Commodore Amiga or something like that, or something that was 6502 assembly code language, and they would paint the individual things. Or someone would actually write them out, paint them out on colored paper, and then they would physically code the RGB values, or you know, the hex values individually to the actual pixels. It was pretty cool. All right, so let's save this as character test 1. I've got to bring this in here. Question was, it's all about right here, I believe. Second eyeball. Eyeball right down here. Right. So now, if we go in here, oop. Power cycle, open. Okay, so that's not loading the same graphics. Why is that not loading the same graphics? Why didn't that save it? Oh. Okay. R. G. There it is. Okay. Now. All right. Well, we got something. Those colors are definitely different, but now I gotta adjust the color palette on this. That's fine. That is for another day. I think I'm gonna call it a night for tonight. Almost 2 hours. It's pretty good so far. Interesting. Gotta find out where all those other graphics are coming from. Because you see that dash? That dash is a, oh, yeah. I just misspelled it. I'll get there. It's Whiteout. That's his name. Whiteout. I misspelled it right there. Ooh, that's nice. Why is it showing that one instead of... So weird. Why can't I get back to that viewing where Mike Tyson is? All right, I'm going to call it a night. I got to get my kids to bed. But thanks for hanging out with everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us. It was a lot of fun. I learned a lot. But yeah, there's still a fair amount of work to do on this. So we'll get there. Demi's Art, thanks for hanging out along with everyone else who was in the chat and chatting with us. I appreciate everyone hanging out. Make sure and check us out. Next week, we've got John Jagsney on the podcast. That'll be at around 5 o'clock p.m. Central Time on Tuesday. And then we're super excited on next Thursday and next Tuesday. We're going to be doing a couple of live shows with the guys from Notch. They're going to be showing off the Notch software and how you can use it in your workflows and stuff like that. So super excited about that. Thanks again to the Render Network for being our next time we'll mod Spyro the Dragon. Yeah, that'd be a little bit harder. That's all 3D stuff. I mean, I guess if you're just updating, I don't know. I don't even know how to do that. But yeah. If you're not, make sure to get your own Mograph.com account. It's a one-stop shop for everything a motion designer needs. You can showcase your demo reel, so some of the projects you've worked on, post jobs, apply for jobs, sell your digital goods, find meetup groups, or start one of your own, and so much more is planned. You can do that at Mograph.com. We're almost at 1,100 members, which is super exciting, and where your work will always be yours. So stop posting stuff on Instagram, start posting on Mograph.com. Thanks, everyone. Until next time, I'm Matt, and we will see you later. Bye.
pretty good, I guess.